holiday season's coming up, party season, New Year's Eve, Christmas, all that kind of stuff. Do you guys throw anything big for, I guess, holidays, Christmas, New Year's Eve?
Like I was saying earlier before we got on today, COVID has definitely impacted Christmas time. It was probably the most depressing Christmas last year, just because this building is a place where every single weekend in December, even like a Monday in December, 1,000 people in here celebrating, having fun, losing their minds, whatever it might be. And just to see everything last December be canceled was pretty, it was pretty depressing. And actually depressing for our team, because that was that month was so exciting for them, and they got so many hours and overtime, and they got tipped great. And, so we made sure to take care of our team, because we knew that wasn't going to necessarily be the case for them. But we always throw a huge New Year's Eve party. If we don't book a New Year's Eve wedding, we'll throw a party. And when we throw, we'll throw our party and have 500 people here. We've done really cool themes in the past, and it's a lot of work, but it's really, really cool. And we love that people in Tulsa, come out and have a great time, but most importantly that we have that support. I mean, this business depends on the local support. And we're grateful that Tulsa will support local and continue to just kind of have that connection with the Mayo. But this New Year's Eve, we've been kind of dabbling back and forth, should we have a party or not? We do have 2 large weddings booked, but we're going to have a really small exclusive party on our rooftop. So we have a DJ out of Dallas coming in. He did our New Year's Eve party a couple years ago, and it's going to be a really fun night. And
I'm sure it's fun for you to, like you said, you do all the work before the event, right? And then when the event's on, it kind of runs itself, right? Your managers do their thing. The event staff's done this many times, and you sometimes actually get to enjoy the parties that you've created.
Right. No, I have gotten to, because we have a great team. So we have gotten to enjoy some and go to events here, and obviously have my wedding here. And when you do attend an event here and you've been on the other side, it's fun to see what the guests experience, because even though you think you don't know until you're sitting in those tables in that ballroom. And I mean, our team does a great job, and events are it's just an awesome experience, whether it's, just a birthday party or whatever it may be. There's always some sort of memory that people are making.
Last thing, what, for you going forward then, what if someone says to you, hey, we want to come and throw your event, whose event would you love to throw here? What guests would you love to have here? There's more than one question in this, so this might take a little longer than I expected. But I guess, if somebody comes to you and says, we want to host an event, we want you to host our event, who in your eyes would that be for you? What's the dream person for you to throw an event for? I'm totally butchering this question.
I mean, I think there's not really one specific event. I mean, I think just any weddings. I think small. I think one of the things is people think at the Mayo, they think large, formal events, but that's not what it has to be when you have an event here. We do small, intimate things. I mean, we have 7 different event spaces. We have our rooftop. I would love to see a really cool event up on the rooftop. And we've done a lot of really neat ceremonies and things like that, but I think a really cool, and hey, maybe that'll be our New Year's Eve party that we're throwing ourselves. But I think our rooftop is just awesome, and the views and the space, really, there's just so much square footage up there. But I think when it comes to events, there's no specific event that I would say I would love to have here, but I think just keep having weddings. I mean, I just hope that people in Tulsa continue to support us and be our fans and follow us and go through any growing pains that we might have, and keep having their weddings here and events here and celebrating here.